How's it going, doggy people? Hope you all are doing well. I hear a lot of people who are talking about prong collars in the good light and bad light. People like them, people don't like them. So today I'm going to show you how to use a prong collar properly. I have a good old Herm Springer because apparently the other type will break. I don't know how hard you're pulling on this to cause it to break or come undone, so that's already worrying. But they say it's just pressure. Okay, so all these clips that I found of dogs yelping or shutting down in pain must be because they're too soft, right? Well, I'm going to try it myself. So we got our trusty leash here. Going to attach it to prong collar. It's on, and it is tethered to the door. So I'm just going to start walking, and when I hit the end of this, it should just be pressure. It shouldn't be painful, right? I'm going to have it as high as I can up. This is going to be how it is. So, okay, so we still have it on. I know there was a cut there. Don't worry. We are still, where is it? Tethered to the door, tethered to me. Okay, you can see it's already, God, my throat is already like red just from having it on, but that could just be me. So, if we're just walking and we don't know how long this thing, oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Oh my God. Good boy. I did not expect that to hurt quite so much. Whew. Wow. Damn, that was my own doing of walking, and I really did not expect it to be that painful. Oh my Lord. But never mind, people, don't worry. It's just pressure. All right, I don't know where to look for the camera. It's just pressure. Now, the thing about pressure, I'm afraid to move away from it. Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to try with a martingale now. As you can see, that is just from that one little bit of wearing and the correction. You can see the points of where the prongs were. So this is what's happening underneath the dog's fur. Okay, and dogs tend to have darker skin underneath the fur, or, I mean, some of them are really pink, but unless you go looking for it, you're not going to see it. That was from one correction of my own doing, walking to the end of a 6-foot lead tied to a door. So that was my own forward motion correcting myself. And people say, if the dog's stupid enough to walk forward, they deserve the correction. Well, you're an idiot, and you're trying to make it okay to abuse an animal. I mean, I feel so bad for animals that don't have control of when they get that correction. So this is on. We're going to try, because this is also pressure. Sorry for the clips. I'm recording on my phone, so I have to kind of make them short so I can send them to myself and upload, and it's just easier that way. But we are still here. We are still hooked up on the door with the martingale. And this is also going to be pressure, but there's a lot more surface area on this than there is on this. So when these trainers say it's evenly distributed amongst these, I don't know, 20 points or 14 points or whatever, yeah, it's like laying on a bed of nails. You know, I mean, this is not comfortable at all. As you could see, my general reaction, that was not comfortable. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. It's not going to be comfortable then either, but it'll be a lot less painful, I'm sure, because there's more surface area. So let's try that. Okay, so I'm just walking la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. That was just more choking. That did not actually hurt that much, other than, I mean, not being able to breathe. So don't do this at home. I mean, obviously I shouldn't have to say this, but do not try this at home. So I'm just kind of walking into this. It's pushing on my throat, of course not to the point where I'm going to pass out, but I can still lean into this collar like that versus the prong collar. And even after that correction, it really didn't hurt. It just kind of, it could still cause damage, no less, but it didn't hurt nearly as much as the prong collar correction. And so that's why people say, oh, they work because it's pressure. It's all pressure. That works because it hurts like hell. I mean, look at, this is still, the marks are still there, even after having this on and applying more pressure. And I mean, proof is in the pudding. Also keep in mind that humans have thicker skin than dogs do. Humans, between their different layers of skin, they have the dermis, the epidermis, the whatever, different, science. Between each layer, for humans, it's roughly between 11 or 12 and 15 cells deep or thick. Okay, so we have thicker layers of skin on our body versus dogs. Each layer contains maybe 3 to 5 cells thick. So we have 12 to 15 roughly per layer. Dogs have 3 to 5, so they have thinner, more sensitive skin than we do. So imagine what I felt is probably at least times 3 or 4 for a dog. So people want to say they work by causing pressure. They work by causing pain. I mean, you could see my neck even after that. Those are the points, the pressure points of one correction. I see why dogs don't dare try it again with this on. And people are going to say, well, you walked into it. Okay, well, a lot of trainers are going to say, I don't even use that much pressure on a dog. It's going to happen. I mean, again, all the clips that I've seen of people using far more force probably than my own walking speed of half a mile, half a mile an hour, walking is going to be a lot more force on that dog. So even if we just apply pressure here, it hurts. And I'm applying the pressure. I know when it's going to happen. I know when it's going to stop. I know how much to do until it hurts. If I were to, just twist this around, it's scratching my neck and my throat. And dogs don't have a choice in the matter. This still hurts. You could probably get me to sit by doing this, but you don't need to. So how do you use a prong collar properly? You don't. If you want to use it the way that they describe, go for it. This is full testimony saying that I've never liked them anyway, but I've never actually done this, walked into one to feel just how painful it is. I mean, to each their own. Everybody has the choice to do what they want. I'm just showing you firsthand after that one correction and the sliding and the dragging across my neck. You can still see some marks. Maybe you can't. If some of you can't, then they're none so blind as those who refuse to see. And it may not just be, an issue that you need to go see an eye doctor for. I mean, I don't recommend anybody do it because it's very painful. Do not do what I did. Do not reenact this at home. I'm not telling anyone to go do this. So what's the proper way to use a prong collar? You don't. You don't buy one. If you have it, reuse it for something else. Don't just throw it away. Repurpose this as something useful that doesn't cause pain. Because this isn't even just discomfort. It's pain. Very painful. So I feel so bad for every dog that has to wear one of these. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, please, I'll say it again, do not try this at home. If you want to see me do more stupid things like this to test out animal products that are made for dogs, that people say is nice and kind, and it's just pressure, and it's really just bull, I will be happy to do that for you so you don't have to try it on your own dog. So thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. I've never used that. I strictly got it for the purpose of making videos of training humans. So nobody worry out there, Adonis only ever wears a harness and occasionally the martingale that I showed you for if we're going out and about. Or his tracking collar, which is awesome. So thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. This video has been a long time coming and I finally just got enough guts to do it. So there you go. Let me know what you would like to see next time. Until then, stay positive.